tomato paste, crushed red pepper flakes, chopped basil, Ileana extra virgin olive oil. We got us some Tutta tomato puree, Iberia minced garlic, and we have a 1 pound box of spaghetti. Now let us get started. The old man took off today. He called out sick, so you got the real chef in the building. So we're gonna add our giant can of tomato puree, Tutta. You can use Chinto as well. Add that to a saucepan so we can heat it. Make our sauce broth, as I like to call it. So I added about 2.5 cups of water, as you can see there, to the mix, and I took on the fire. Turn the fire on. This was the first time I'm making this recipe, so I was very careful. I did everything on very low heat out of nervousness, being afraid. So anyway, I put like 5 ounces of a 6-ounce can of tomato paste inside of that. Started stirring that up to get that all broken down along with the heat, and thicken things up a bit in our sauce broth. And once again, it's a Chef Assassin spaghetti first time tried. It's the first time I cooked this. See, you don't want that right here. You want that bust down. Bust that thing down. Bust that thing down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. So yeah, Chef Assassin spaghetti. See that simmer we got going right there? That's what you want. Nice little simmer. Everything was broken down. So I said, now it's time to cook our pasta. This was a very dope pasta cooking method that I never did, and I think I'm gonna start not just this recipe, but I think I'm just gonna start using this method myself. You know what I'm saying? So we heated up the skillet right here. I'm coming over the top with a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil, and now it's time to saute and add flavor to this dish. So there's a tablespoon of red pepper flakes. Recipe calls for fresh chilies, but this is what I had. Also called for fresh garlic, but I used a tablespoon of minced garlic. And I come behind that with some chopped basil. It wasn't even in the recipe, but I couldn't see myself not using it, and I'm glad I did at the end of the day after trying it. It took things to the next level. So now that we got our oil hot and we got things roaring and sizzling, we want to saute our garlic, basil, and red pepper flakes. We do not want to burn our garlic, so keep that moving around in there for a couple minutes, before we hit it over the top with our sauce mixture. Yes, sir, Chef style assassin spaghetti. Try this out, man. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Anybody can make it, man. Came out real good. So I'm gonna have to put this in rotation. It's meatless anyway, so even though it's pasta still, I wonder how this would go with a veggie pasta. So after we've been sauteing for a few minutes, we want to go grab some of our sauce and watch it now. It's gonna act up. It's gonna go to acting up. You introduce that sauce to it, as you can see right there. So we kind of sauteing our sauce. They also refer to this as La Assassina or something spaghetti. Like it's assassin spaghetti, but they call it burnt spaghetti too. So if you do see a little char on here, that's perfectly normal. It's a certain effect. You're cooking the pasta in the sauce, so that's what's about to go down. So we're gonna put some more of our sauce mixture in there, hit it with a little bit more over the top and get that stirred in, and we ready to roll at this point. You know what I'm saying? And now we got a base to begin cooking our pasta once we get that all mixed in and incorporated, as you can see here, like so. Chef Assassin Spaghetti, another episode. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate everybody that's been showing support and love so far. And don't forget about our original home, For the Real Only channel. Y'all go over there and subscribe to For the Real Only channel. That's IVDAREALONLY. IV the Real Only. Go over there and subscribe over there, and check out our podcast every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and 8 p.m. Central. the Real Only Podcast, or we call it Friday Night Live. You will find good guys like OG Land Diesel 702, Mr. Louisiana 5496, Napoleon Armstrong, Dread Marley. You know, a lot of people come through there. Good people's Digital Dre. You know, come check us out. Tap in. Anyway, back to this, right? So after we sauteed our sauce mixture, got that all incorporated. Yeah, so we came over the top with our pound of pasta, spread those out as much as we can. You'll be able to spread it better once the noodles buckle a little bit and start to give. But you know, freshly coming out of the box, you know, there's not a lot of movement there. So I put those in there, and I came over the top with some of our sauce mixture, you know, over the top. And what we want to do is cook these. Now this is funny. This is due to my own paranoia. I'm getting up that little sauce mixture down at the bottom. You see perfectly infused that ragu right there with that basil, red pepper flakes, and garlic. I'm coming right back over the top like, no, buddy. I was so afraid that the sauce was going to burn the whole time. All the moves I made was, you know, I sat over the pot like a little, you know what. Took up the fire just a little bit, Put a little more heat on it. Nothing too major, you know. Look at that. You can see the garlic all through there. You can see all that flavor town. You can see all that up in there. Look at that. Chef-O assassin spaghetti. First time try. New recipe alert. Now, as you can see, our noodles are giving, you know. It's starting to soften up on us, so we getting where we want to get. All together, I could say this process took about 20 minutes, maybe. About 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm working with very low heat. So if you use a little more heat than I can, you can probably get it done faster. So I'm adding some more of our sauce mixture on top. And this is a repeated process. You keep adding the sauce mixture to the pasta, and then you will flip the pasta. You know, and each time you flip that pasta, you add a little more sauce on that side as soon as you flip it. So the sauce is cooking into the noodles, you know, with the help of the oil, the infused oil, and your desired finished product should be like a blood red pasta color. And there you have assassin spaghetti. So you have a meatless spaghetti with a flavorful infused sauce, and you get the heat from the pepper flakes. Now here we are, we're about 90% done, and this is the last of our pasta sauce, and our noodles are about 90% cooked. So this is like our last merry-go-round with the adding sauce and flipping. We almost where we need to be at this point right here. So about 5 more minutes of that flipping, and then there you have it. Now this is when it was officially, you know, just before I tasted it and realized it was officially done. Our pasta was cooked to the perfect, you know, effect and everything else. And as you can see, that's already looking real good, thickened up, real nice. Pot deglazed at the bottom, you know. Chef-O assassin spaghetti. Like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comments. Try this recipe. Let us know how you like it. Have you ever made this recipe? Is there anything you do different? Now here you have it. Watch this right here. Oh, look at that. Now we done. See, took my tongs here. Start spinning them. Look at that. Spinning them things around. Spinning them around. You know what I'm saying? Get a nice little hunk of that on there. A nice little hunk of pasta on them tongs. Look at that. That's a money shot right there. I should have made that the thumbnail. Look at that. Blood red. Thick, creamy, and don't let it sit a few minutes. What? Man, look. I was happy with the way it came out, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the YouTube community. Salute to everybody that's been supporting Chef-O and Big IV, Big Fo. By the people, for the people. And there you have it, man. Assassin spaghetti. Plated that up, little parsley dripped over the top. Got a little rotation going, you know what I'm saying? Chef Fo style. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Get in the comments. Look at this here, look at it. Man, I thought you was off. Ooh, sometime, man. Look at this here. Man, look at this here. Man, look at that there, man. Look at this here, man. Y'all better make you some of this here, man. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. I love y'all. Yes, yes, yes.